From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. 3 bud. 56.
Now Cousins trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, the 40, 20, 10. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Saints nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing on second down. Cousins, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check 50. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Coming.
Working out of the gun. Cousins under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Ty Johnson, rookie six-rounder from Maryland. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Watch twist, watch right.
Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Undercrunch. Check your hot read. First.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Check 56. Switch. Yellow. Quit talking about it.
3rd and long for Cousins. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Showing it. Switch.
They just get the play off. Now Vick. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
He's checking. Crash. Looks off. Check Mike 39. Check.
On 3rd down, Vick. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Greystone, grab it. 56, right there, 56. Okay, double up.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
56. Gotta do better.
3rd and goal for Cousins. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. He spins free. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Situation. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 30. Go. Go. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Vic operating on first down. And this one complete to Smith. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Vic. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Watch the run. Sponge.
It'll be Vic once more. He's got Smith here. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Check. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Got one.
Watch the twist.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Check.
Vic will look to throw on first down. It's caught. Smith. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Vic readies to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
And the Cardinals first down.
Got it. Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. And
Check.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Vic to throw it. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. A little flare.
Check 13. Check 13.
Check it back. Check.
3rd and long for Vic. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And Lutz puts this one through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Guts fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. The first down carry here for Johnson. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 31. Check 31.
They go to Johnson again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Right there, right there. Go. 26. Sweetheart.
To throw, Vic. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
Check 56. Hey, tight down. There you go. Check 24. Watch 24. Check 3. Check 15.
Now Johnson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Part of that thing from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 41, Vic over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd and 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, Vic. And able to haul it in is Kittle. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Watch the run. Check 3. No, they go.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Vick to the air again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get this down to the 10.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. down throw coming for Vic. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Miles Boykin with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
56 to Mike, boys. 50.
Hey, wahoo! Gun!
Mike 56.
Cousins. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
He don't want it. Check 4, check 4. Hey, can't.
Mike's 56.
I got it.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Oh, Mike 55, Mike 55. Ardie.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. 6 man. Check curls, check.
Yeah. Go.
From the 22, Vic. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Check Mike 39. Cut. Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Oh, you got deep? Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Not here. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vic. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Check. He's checking crap.
On third down, Vic out of the gun. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Come on. You better bring it. Go. Check Mike 39.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Throwing, Vic. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Flush to his right. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
On 4th down, Vic. Now this is caught. He hits Moore. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
A gain of 12.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Vic. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Here we go. Here we go. Joker. Screen.
Check
Go. Check 26. Check. Hey. Check. Tighten up.
Throwing again. Vic. Eluding the pressure right. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. They are in the 4th and Buffalo. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year.
Check like 39.
Let's go. Henry.
Check like 39.
65. 65. Yep, go. Go ahead, baby. Go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
Hey, high 7.
Now Cousins. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Watch a slant.
Gun.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Good route here.
Cousins. This will be caught by Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
56. Mike 56. Right there. 56.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Cousins to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins now. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And this one is right down the middle. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20-13. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Here we go. On the bench. Bring it.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Go. Play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now Michael Vick. And this one complete to Smith. And he gets it down to the 32. So it's a win here for the